Hello, I'm Brittaney Kiefer. I'm the corporate reporter at PRWeek. I'm here today with Nelson Fernandez. He's the managing director of the New York office at APCO Worldwide. Hi, Nelson.
How you doing, Brittaney?
Good. We're at APCO's offices today in New York, and I wanted to talk to you about the issue of diversity because that comes up a lot in the PR industry. And last year in PRWeek's inaugural Diversity Awards, you guys won Best PR Firm Diversity Initiative. So can you talk a little bit about how you guys foster a sense of diversity at the agency?
Well, I hope that you got a sense of how diverse the agency really is just by walking into our offices today and meeting some of our people. We take this issue really seriously. As you know, we are a majority women-owned firm, and Marjorie's vision for the firm has always been sort of predicated on this notion that to be the absolute most effective consultancy, we need to bring diverse viewpoints to the table, and that means diversity, all kinds of diversity. It means diversity in the way we typically define it. It also means diversity in terms of the disciplines that our consultants are coming from. As you know, we have, former ambassadors, we have former government officials, we have former CEOs. We have very diverse people working at our firm. But it's not enough to just simply say that you've got a diverse group of people working at your agency, which we have. You also have to work in a very integrated fashion and make sure that these diverse viewpoints are being managed and that they're coming together, and that we're working with diverse viewpoints on behalf of our clients. And I'm really pleased to say that I think both in the way APCO is structured, I think the fact that we have freedom within a framework. We have a lot of freedom to really create teams that are all about providing the best global, most diverse points of view and counsel to our clients. I think our structure is set up so that we really kind of tap the potential for diversity at our firm. And I think, the other important thing to note is that there are several practical things that I think we're doing. One is leadership is very committed to, hiring people who are not just like them, hiring people who are different, hiring people who really will bring other cultures and other experiences to the table. That's certainly what I've tried to do here in the New York office, and what I know that Marjorie and the leadership team throughout this organization is doing as well.
So APCO is a unique firm in the sense that it's led by a woman, and if you look at PRWeek's agency business report, most of the leadership of the top 12 firms are male. So how do you make employees at APCO, female employees, feel that this is a place where they can advance and have career choices no matter what their personal family choices are?
This is a really great question, and I think increasingly women in the business are asking the question, do I have a career pathway? And can I balance my professional interests and my professional aspirations with my other priorities, namely family life? And I think the fact that APCO's CEO is a woman who has had to really live in this environment, manage business in this environment, compete with leadership who tend to be traditionally male, has had a real impact in the way that she has structured the business, in the commitments that she's made to supporting women in leadership, in the appointments that she's made at this firm. I mean, our chief financial officer is a woman, our chief legal officer is a woman. And so I think that by modeling behavior for young women at this firm, Marjorie every day conveys the notion that if you are a woman with competing priorities, you can have an incredibly successful career at APCO.
Well, that's great to hear. Thank you, Nelson.